Twitch. Believe Nation, how we doing? We're doing it. We're going live. We're making it happen. I'm getting my game on. If you want to follow me on Twitch, playing some League of Legends and answering your questions. Ooh, I gotta put that. Hold on, I gotta put that in the thing. Ask. Hold on. Ask us your questions. Put that below. Post that up. Tag it. Pin it. All right, there we go. All right, waiting for my co-host to join for the day. Big fan of yours. Much love, Jeff the Entrepreneur. Welcome aboard. Much love, man. There he is. There's the man. All right, I'm getting my game set up here while we wait for him to get in here. Connecting. Hey, Alex. What's happening? No, I can't see you. No. Nope. No. Oh, no. How did you find the right publisher? Well, wait, hold on. I need my co-host here. Alex, get back. Hold on. Let's do it again. Here comes Alex. I can't play and look at the screen at the same time. All right, we'll bring him back in, see what happens. There we go. Now it's working.
Okay. I'm gonna have to use my data. It's okay. I'm here.
Ben Timo, come on, really, guys? Ben and Timo, unbelievable. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the one and only Alex Sayan in the house. I'm gonna move the microphone a little closer for the Twitch stream to hear what you're doing. So
yes.
Alex is gonna be here's
co-hosting.
how this works. I'm playing 3 games of League of Legends, trying to rank and get up to gold. We're going to do 3 IG lives tonight as we go through the process. Alex is going to be looking at the chat, picking the questions.
Yes.
If he doesn't pick your question, he doesn't like you as a human. It's definitely a judgment call. Alex is going to answer the question. I'm going to answer the question. We're going to chat about it. Then we're going to move on to the next question. So, with all that being said, let's dive in, Alex. Who's first?
Okay, so I'm just looking from the top. I resigned from my job tomorrow. It's my last day at work. That's not more of a question, that's a statement. So, congratulations, Chickadee. I think that's the name. Chickadee, I hope you're going to better, bigger things. I mean, that takes a lot of courage to quit your job. I mean, that's awesome. My thing was, I switched careers like 3-4 times before I started running the dance school. So I know about like that intensity of like, what am I gonna do with my life? I mean, I hope you do know what you're gonna do with your life, but Chickadee, I mean, you said you resigned, which means I think it was your decision, right? I'm assuming you didn't say I got downsized or fired, so that's awesome.
Alex, let's go.
Oh, sorry. I'm looking. Okay. I'm looking. Cool. Awesome. Hello. He looks like a book publisher. Haha. And artist. Thank you. Jeff, the entrepreneur. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hi, I'm Canadian, brother. So am I. We are both Canadian. That is amazing. Let me see. I'm actually really nervous. Hi, Alex. Nice hat. Thank you. Thank you, Steven. I appreciate that. People are loving the hat. Listen, I got it from my mom. She was in Barcelona, and so she got it for me. So, yeah. Anyway, interesting. Okay, hi, Alex. My question borders on imposter syndrome. Ooh, yeah, I know a lot about that.
All right.
Have you experienced it? How do you overcome it, if at all it's possible? It is completely possible. I mean, oh my gosh, when I first took over the school 5 years ago, I didn't have the leadership experience. I was overwhelmed. I took over for a previous school owner. We had like 10 to 12 instructors, 40 to 60 volunteers. I was making mistakes left and right, and I didn't feel that I deserved the power that I got. And what I can say about that is I heard a really great quote, and it goes like this: what you receive when you're, how does it go? It says, when you receive it because you're lucky, and when you receive it because you're recognized, that's 2 different things. And so what I learned to believe in myself was, the things that I did receive, it wasn't because of luck, but in some way, Evan or the people in my life, my students, they recognize me for it. There's a reason why they follow me. And over time, by being humble and honest when I felt like I'm an imposter and being honest. So like when people would give me compliments, like, Alex, you're an amazing instructor, I'd be embarrassed and I'd feel awkward and I'd feel like I don't deserve that. I could always get better. I'm not good enough to get that love. The way I fought it was with sheer vulnerability. That really helped me. So when I would get compliments, I would say thank you. And I'd say to people, to my students, to even the instructors, I'd be like, thank you. You know, I don't believe it yet that I'm good. Thank you. I do look great. Thank you. You see, people are complimenting me about the hat. Anyway, and over time, as I was vulnerable with people about the fact that I don't feel it yet, I don't believe it yet, with Cooking Good Looking, some of the students walking into the studio,
Let's go, Alex.
it helped me.
You gotta hustle through.
So anyways, I'm working on it. So what helped me was sheer vulnerability in the moments when I felt like an imposter with the people that I love and the people who believe in me, because what I was confronted with was more support and love and validation. And slowly but surely, I started to believe that maybe I am in the right place and maybe I deserve this and still work hard and still earn people's trust. But vulnerability is what helped me a lot. When the moments when I'm not sure, I'm honest with the people in my life and being like, I feel like I don't deserve this, because then they remind you why you do deserve this. And I don't know, that's my answer. Evan, what about you when you feel like an imposter?
If you don't have anything in your life that makes you feel like an imposter, you're not feeling big enough.
Okay, elaborate for us.
If you're totally comfortable and safe and you know exactly what you're doing, you hate your life because you're playing small and you know you're capable of more. The problem is people feel like an imposter and then they shut down. I don't belong here. I shut down. I don't do anything. Imposter syndrome is fantastic. It means you're onto something big. You're stretching your comfort zone. That's how it happens. But you have to do it. You got to go through. The answer is always through. The answer is through, instead of giving up, because you do difficult things.
Awesome. So I hope that helps. It's Grace the writer. Let's go. Keep going. What is that? Seaweed snacks? What are you eating there, Evan?
Yeah. Seaweed snacks.
Awesome. Let's keep going. Hashtag believe Alex.
I've been doing OMAD, 1 meal a day.
Okay.
So I got to eat half an hour ago. I'm basically shoving my face with as much food as I can fit in. Healthy food. Healthy food.
Of course.
3 eggs.
No Big Macs at Carmichael's place.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay. What do we got?
Okay. What is Evan eating? Same thing. Seaweed snacks. Hashtag believe Alex. Thank you, Steven. I appreciate the love. We want to ask Evan questions. Does Alex just answer?
Nice.
I love that hurts and is amazing and humbling.
This is it.
I'm the imposter. I'm the imposter right now.
Exactly.
This is the imposter moment.
Imposter syndrome. It's happening.
Yeah.
It just happened. Oh, I got the first blood in the game. Perfect. We're making things happen.
Congratulations.
Right.
So it's teamwork, it's effort, and I'm not on this channel because I'm lucky. I'm on this channel with Evan because I'm recognized. So gonna bring more value. Let's keep going. All right. Social media is the ultimate witness, Evan. That's not more of a question. That's a statement. But I mean, I don't know what you mean by that. If there's a question to it, let's keep going. Oh, sorry. Typing in. What else do we got here? Is Facebook ads a good way of marketing? So our school uses Facebook ads right now. I think it depends on your business. Now, definitely I'm not an expert in it. So we're in the service industry. I run a dance school. So for us, that's the audience that we do need to reach. But let's say if you're in logistics and trucking, Facebook ads might not be the best thing for you. We also leverage Google, for example. We leverage Instagram. I'm going to be expanding to other platforms as well. So it really depends on your industry. If you can be a bit more specific, Evan, do you have any thoughts on that?
Wait, what did you say? You're going to be expanding to other platforms? What are you doing?
Dating websites. We're gonna use dating websites like Bumble and stuff like that to promote our school. Oh, because people on dating websites are lonely, they want to meet someone, and the best place to meet someone is at our dance school, at TDS. And it's a great way to meet someone.
Ads on dating websites is what you're talking about.
Yes. Yes.
Got it. Oh! Did you hear that?
Okay. Yes. What is that? What does that mean?
That means someone on my Twitch stream, Human Diamond, subscribed for 2 months to my Twitch channel. Thank you, Human
Awesome,
Diamond.
man.
Thank you, Crimson Rose 5150. We got multiple audiences here. Lots of love happening.
Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond, right? So what's your take? Are Facebook ads a good way of marketing?
I love Facebook ads. Not necessarily a fit for every single business, but I love Facebook ads. We're using it at TDS. I used it for my tour last year. We're using it for the book. We're converting people pretty well onto the new book from both Facebook ads and Instagram. If you can combine it with an organic strategy, so you're targeting people who are following you or consuming your content or visited your website already or have engaged with one of your posts on Facebook or Instagram, it just makes it even better. But if not, Facebook is a super fast way to lose money, so you got to watch out. But if you know what you're doing, it's one of the fastest ways to scale up your business.
Awesome. All right, let's keep going. Evan, how do you focus better? How did you focus on writing your book? Yeah, so I have the attention span of a goldfish, so I could probably start answering this first. So for me, I find that it's easier to focus on things that I love. So maybe the first thing is you're forcing yourself to focus on something you absolutely hate. And there's some things you have to do, I get it, but the things that are easy for me to focus on and spend a lot of time on are things that give me light, that I enjoy in some way, or I find a reward in or meaning in. So I love teaching. It's not hard for me to focus on 5, 6, 7, 8 hours of teaching and make it a fun class experience for my students. Or when I'm dancing, or when I'm practicing dance, it's not hard for me to focus on that. So that's the first thing I'd look at. Otherwise, it's sometimes just creating a structure and doing short bursts of work. That's one way. Like, so for example, for me, one of the things I don't enjoy doing are emails or anything that's really admin related. Just it's a pain in the butt for me. I don't enjoy it, but it's got to get done or the business doesn't go anywhere. So with that kind of stuff, I put a reward system for myself. So daily I tally myself. And one of the things that I tally as a point out of 10, for me to get 10 out of 10, is I have to give myself a point if my email box is empty and if I do a little bit of reading, a little bit of growing, a bunch of things. So for me, that's a reward system for me that helps me focus. So if you could be more specific, I could answer that. But Evan, how about you? How do you focus better? How do you focus on writing your book?
Was that the question?
How did you
focus better?
Yeah, how do you focus better? How did you focus on writing your book?
So if you're having a hard time focusing, it's either because you don't want to do the thing or you're afraid to do the thing. And so understanding where that comes from is important. It's not that you are not focused. There's been times, even Alex saying I have attention span of a goldfish, dude, there's been times when Alex has been deeply focused. Just naturally.
Yeah.
So if you're in a zone where you're not focused, again, it's because you don't want to be doing that thing or you're afraid of doing that thing. And so you're looking for other opportunities. Even today, like I was making my YouTube videos, I'm always worried that, like I always want my new videos to be the best that I've ever done. And so I have a couple minutes of procrastination before I get into making my videos where I'm not hyper-focused because really I'm just worried that it's not going to be the best video that I've done.
Yeah.
So if it's something that you really don't enjoy doing, you don't want to be there, you don't want to do it, then long-term you shouldn't be doing it. You have to find a way out. Maybe short-term you have to. Maybe you're in school and you want to get your degree. Like short-term maybe you have to do it, but long-term you need to be figuring out an exit plan. If it's something that you're afraid to do, then you have to do it. You can do scary things. Like being afraid is not a good enough reason. Like if Alex is afraid to come on and do this, it's not a good enough reason. You got to do it. So either way, the answer is action. Either away or through. But sitting there and thinking about it is not going to help you get any further along in your goals.
Awesome. So I had one of the answers you said. That's pretty cool. I'm growing. It's good. I missed the fear thing. All right. This is real training. I like Evan's training approach. Awesome. Thank you, Steven. All right, let's go. Let's keep going. Evan, which book did flow more? Which book did flow more, Evan? Oh, with your, well, you released 3 books right now, but so which one flowed the most for you, I guess?
The most recent one.
Yeah? Why?
Yeah, because it's all from helping people. I wrote a third of the book just in the car from Toronto to New York with Nina driving while I had my broken neck. Just easier. It's when you're writing nonfiction, it should come from experience, because you've done it so many times. You've helped so many people. The Built to Serve book that comes out, it's in a week. Comes out a week. It's crazy. Is a result of just helping so many people through the process. And as a result of that, I've done it so many times. I know what people are going to say. I know what the objections are. It is easy. It's just all the conversations that I've had now in one book. So that makes it a lot easier. Fiction is, I don't know. I haven't written a fiction book. I mean, it's a lot more creative, but I think most people who are coming out are probably talking about nonfiction. Human Diamond came from Instagram, saw that I was streaming, and joined me on Twitch. All right, well, welcome back.
Awesome. Shining bright. All right, let's keep going. How can I be trained by Evan? You got to be really lucky, or you got to be recognized. It's one or the other.
Which were you, Alex?
Both. It was both.
It's kind of true, actually. It was kind of both. I wasn't going to pick Alex. I was actually very anti-Alex at the beginning. It's like, nah, this guy, no way. This guy is not the guy. This guy? No, not this guy. So it's been
it's true.
It's been a work.
But then you started working with me, and then I impressed you with my what stood out besides the fact that I agreed to do the teaching, and I'm like, I'm gonna go towards the fear. What stood out?
That's it. Yeah, I like putting people into the fire and seeing how they react and seeing what they're made of. That's by default. I like putting people in stretch situations and seeing what happens. Do they rise to the occasion? Even if they, I don't care about the results. It's like, did they try? Are they afraid? And do they say yes, or do they find ways to play small forever? So, Alex said yes. I surprised Alex in the car with an opportunity while we were driving to the studio, and he had to basically say yes in a 10-minute window, and then go do a scary thing. And he said yes. Like, okay, good. Oh, maybe there's something to this Alex guy. Maybe there's something there. Maybe.
Yes, it's been an amazing ride, though. Yeah. No, I know what you mean, though. I was really stubborn when I was a helper in your classes. I can take that. Okay, let's go. Let's keep going. We believe in you, Alex. Thank you. Thank you so much, Stephen. Okay, so what's the best way to gain knowledge other than going to school? And is it true that you should be learning, working your butt off, or should you take breaks and spend time doing other things as well? Okay, so that's a two-part question. First, it's what's the best way to gain knowledge other than going to school? And is it true that you should be learning and working your butt off? Okay, so the first part is, do you have to go to school? So I went to university. I was planning to be a marriage counselor. I went to university to study psychology. I did 5 years honors of bachelor's at York University. Now I'm running a dance school. I think experience is super important. I think that school isn't always the path necessarily. So a lot of people go into debt, go into college and university, and it doesn't really lead them to anything. I've learned a ton more, for example, working with Evan about how to be a leader and how to better myself than I did at school. On the other hand, what school provided me was a bit of a structure on how I can think. Honestly, a lot of that came with me meeting the professors after class, talking to them, being mentored. So, for example, for me, I read, I watch videos, I listen to podcasts. There's a lot of different ways to gain knowledge. In terms of working your butt off, or should you take breaks and spend time doing other things as well? I think that when you're doing something that you absolutely love, you're not looking forward to the breaks. So if you're always trying to look forward to breaks, you're probably doing the wrong thing, the thing that you're not happy with and passionate about, so you want to run away from it. So I'd look at that first. I'm not saying you don't get tired. You know, some of my days I work 10 to 12 hours and I'm burnt out. Some days I work 14 hours and I feel energized. But overall, I love what I do. And so I don't think about vacation. I don't care about taking a break. The only time I think I ever want to take a break is because my schedule is messed up. So if you feel like you need to take a break, it's probably because your time management and your time management is off. Or you're not doing something that you love. So that would be my answer. So Evan, for you, first question is, what's the best way to gain knowledge other than going to school?
Yeah, like school is, if you're looking for knowledge, school is almost never going to be the answer. Almost never going to be the answer. If knowledge is your number one thing, because it's too, even if you want it to be, like, at least you go to school to get a degree, I'm sure you're going to learn, but you're going to get a degree that's going to let you go become a doctor, a dentist, a lawyer, a professional degree, and you need the piece of paper. But in terms of learning, there's just too much stuff that you are forced to do in school that's not interesting. If you're talking about something entrepreneurial, forget it. And school is not going to be. It's super loud, Alex. What are you doing there?
What?
It's
super loud?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm standing outside the studio and there's people walking by. Sorry.
It's like.
Maybe I can go somewhere else where it's a little more quiet, I guess. Let me see. All right.
It was, while I was talking, it was picking up all the ambient noise, and it was ridiculous.
Okay, let me see. Maybe if I go to this corner. Sorry. Hey, I'm trying. I worked out today. Yes, sorry.
So if you want to learn, I wouldn't default to school. School is not the place to go to learn, surprisingly enough. Compared to what you can do on your own. Like Alex mentioned, books and podcasts, and whatever you want to do, whatever you want to get into, whatever career you want to be, there's somebody who has a YouTube channel, who has a podcast, who has books, who's done and lived it way more than any of your teachers at high school, at university. So the reason to go to school, unfortunately, is not to learn, not anymore. But school is still a requirement for a lot of programs. Depending on what you want to do in life, like you can't be a doctor without going to school. It's not going to happen. So the reason to go is to build your career up, but not because of the learning. So fastest way to learn, find somebody who's done it, and then try to be around them as much as possible. Again, whether that's online, just through content, books and videos and podcasts and interviews, or that's events that you can go to and volunteer at just to be in the room and be around them. That's going to be the fastest way to learn, and you create your own. You have to create your own program. Like Alex's point around structure, great, they give you structure, but it's a structure around content that you don't really care that much about. So you have to. You want something. You want a bold life. You gotta make bold decisions, and you have to be able to create the structure in your own life to say, I'm going to commit myself to learning every day. Right? Alex has his list of things that he needs to get done every day, and one of them was learn and grow, and like watch a video or read a book or something every day. And he wasn't always doing it. It's like, well, you're not going to grow, dude. You're not going to grow just doing the same thing. You have to watch the video. You have to learn. You have to grow. Uh-oh, my team's dying. Oh, and Alex is bugging out. Oh, now he's back.
Sorry, here, I'm back.
Alex was bugging out. Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. So that's.
So that's the second part was the. I just lost a bit of the chat, so I'm trying to catch up. The second part was the. Should you take breaks? Like, should you hustle every day, work hard every day? That was the question. I'm just looking for it specific.
Yeah. And Alex did a pretty good job on answering that one. The fact that you're asking that question likely means that you're doing the wrong thing. If the first thing that you're thinking about is when's my break, like, you are doing the wrong thing, for sure.
Yeah.
If Alex is on this thing and saying like, how much longer is this? How much longer do we have to go? When's my break? It's like, Alex, you are fired from doing this show.
This will be the last time. Maybe you'll see me, guys. But I love what I'm doing. So
Alex wants his break.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm sorry if I'm going to miss a question or two. I'm trying to scroll up to the top as much as I can, not to miss any questions, because we have a ton of them coming up, which I really, really appreciate. That's amazing. So many people engaged. Okay, I'm going down. 1 second. How are you doing, Evan? Like with your game, by the way. What's happening?
We're doing it. We're making it happen.
Okay.
We're losing, but I'm doing decent.
All right. All right, so here we go. Let's keep going. The question for Evan, can I go host for you one day and just ask the questions for you with less talking? What?
Wow.
So you're going to be asked questions but less talking? I was not.
He basically wants to replace Alex and just ask questions.
Oh. Yeah. Right.
Listen. Alex, this is his job until we collectively decide that it's not his job. But so far, we're doing it.
So far, it's in the positive. That's amazing. I didn't even understand the burn, and now the burn is a lot more. All right, let's keep going.
Talking.
Yeah. Thanks so much for answering my question, you guys. I appreciate the response and highlighting vulnerability. Awesome.
There you go.
Thank you. Thank you. It's a grace to write it. Thank you very much. Evan, I have an iPhone 6. I'm going to get 7, staying broke until my business is off. What?
What?
I have an iPhone 6.
Oh.
I'm going to get a 7, staying broke until my business is off the ground. So I think you're asking if you should get a new iPhone or you should wait because you're broke in your business. I'm going to get a 7, staying broke until my business is off the ground. Or should I? Okay. So, I mean, if it has to do with spending, save a lot. Don't waste money on things. I don't know if maybe you have to do recordings and stuff, videos. Even iPhone 6, iPhone 5, they have great cameras. It's a really confusing question. Please re-ask that question. I'm going to scroll down to it. We're going to come back to it. I'm sorry. That's my fault, probably not understanding the question.
No, should you spend money on stuff or wait and build your business?
That's the question, I guess. So for us, for example, for ads, we set a budget for ads. And with Facebook ads, we set a cost per acquisition budget. So for every student that we get, we want to spend a certain amount. As long as we hit that number, we get to spend more because we're making more. If we're spending more to get a student, then we're not going to spend more money. So you have to set a budget for yourself because if you're just burning through cash, you're going to go broke. So you have to set a limit for yourself and work within that limit and then ideally grow your business and then either grow your limit or just grow whatever within the money that you're spending, if that makes sense. But you need to work within a budget because you just stay in business.
Yeah, but personal,
Evan,
personal thing.
Personal. Oh, I'm actually probably not the best person to ask that question to. So for me, I tend to waste not a lot of money, but I tend to waste money on silly little gadgets. That is my weakness and probably something I need to go into therapy for. So I spend a lot of wasteful money on gadgets, and ultimately, I know it's stupid. I don't know. I gotta learn to save money better. That's my answer. So yes, save money, and don't be like Alex and waste money on stupid things. How about that? That's the honest truth. Evan?
To me, this comes down to the analogy I would say is like, if you can't afford the gas, don't have the car.
Awesome.
Yeah, we know people like that. We know people like that who have a car that needs premium gas and they can't afford it.
Yes.
So this is the, you don't need the iPhone 7 or whatever. Go build your business. Be responsible, because then you get into negative situations that take forever to get out of instead of just being smart.
Yeah. So next question is what phone do you suggest for a social entrepreneur? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter the phone. The phone isn't what's going to make you amazing. It's the content you create. It's the value that you bring to people.
Wow.
So the tools don't matter. You matter. So focus on important things.
Wow.
Evan?
I agree, but Alex is like the big gadget head.
Yeah, I am.
This is great.
Spending time with you, I'm learning to focus on better things.
I like it. I like it. I like it.
Evan, what do you tell to a beginner in YouTube? So Evan, directed at you. I mean, for me, I just say create quality content. Create quality content. Don't obsess too much about getting the first perfect video out. I think too many people are stuck on perfectionism. Just start releasing content regularly. And as you start to release content regularly, you're just going to get good and get recognized. I think that creating videos that you're passionate about is super important. So, you know, like if you have a focus on being the best apple picker, then make videos about apple picking and all the awesome things about it. I think what people will feel always is emotion and energy and enthusiasm. So if you create content that you're passionate and believe in, then the content will speak for itself. And then yes, over time you get better with thumbnails and video editing, but too many people are focusing on thumbnails and video editing and not releasing enough videos. So as a YouTube beginner, you just need to release a lot of content and not worry yet about the quality and the production value. Evan?
So good. Well, so yeah, yes, I like it a lot more because the first thing you said was quality content. I'm like, where's he going with this?
Oh.
Then we ended on, don't worry about the quality content. Yeah, you got.
I mean, quality as in like what you're passionate about, not quality as in like the best production.
Expect to suck. Expect to suck. Don't expect to be great the first time you go and start making videos. You're not going to. It's going to suck. Awesome. Now go and make. This was even holding Alex back from making videos not that long ago. Like he had a goal to make videos on the channel, but it took a long time to set up the lights sometimes, and it wasn't always perfect and all this stuff, and then he didn't make. It was just make the video. And so there's some awesome videos of Alex in the streets of Montreal at like middle of the night or something, is freezing his face off, and he's there. That was like one of my favorite videos, is Alex walking down the street and said, hey, you got to make more videos like this.
Right.
So expect to suck. The biggest problem is you're overthinking it. You're trying to be perfect, and then you don't create. Expect to suck, release, and then make more content tomorrow.
Awesome. Let me see. Oh, I got a question from you, Alex. You are cool. I like you, and I want to ask you a question as well. Where did you get the hat? Do you wear it for attention? So the reason I wear the hat is because I like this hat. My hair, I mean, is messy right now. I like the hat. It's a hat from my mom. I like fedoras. My mom traveled to Barcelona. This is one of the gifts she got for me. I like it because I like it. I don't know. It represents me in some way. So do I wear it for attention? No. Actually, funny enough, here's the thing. I remember we had this conversation where, the ear stud conversation, Evan. Remember we were driving in the car? So I used to have an ear stud. Let's talk about attention, actually. This is a good thing. So I used to wear an ear stud when I was in my 20s, and then I started dating this girl, and she hated it, so I removed it. And then once we broke up, I was like, I want to get the ear stud. I want to get the ear stud. And so I was considering it. Should I get it? Should I not? I was in my late 20s at this point. And I remember driving with the car with Evan, and I was telling Evan, hey, Evan, I want to get an ear stud. And the first question Evan asked me was, why do you want to get it? And I said, because it would look cool. And he said, that is a stupid reason to get an ear stud. And I remember this conversation very well. And I was like, no, why? Why is it stupid? It's cool. And he said to me, because you're doing it for other people. And after a long back and forth and argument, you know, I said, well, everything we do is for other people. And he said, no, that's another stupid thing you'll say. He said, pick one thing that you did that represents you that had nothing to do with other people. And what I told him was my red dance shoes. So I have these red dance shoes. I love them. And I got them not because they look cool, because I just love them. Don't care what other people think. And so he told me, he said, compare everything now to the red dance shoes. When you want to wear something, you want to do something, is it the same feeling? Does it make you actually excited, or is it because you think it's going to be cool? And so this hat has nothing to do with cool. It just, I love it. It represents me. It makes me happy. Whether people are like it or not, meh. So that's a good way to actually, you know, self-analyze whether you're doing it for the right reasons or not. Anyway, there's a little side note. Hey, where are you both from? Canada. Canada. We love Canada. We're from Canada. Alex, do you use Google Ads? Do we use Google? Yes, so we have a marketing company, Phantom Media. Shout out to Mark. We love Mark. So we do use Google Ads for that. Google AdWords, all that stuff. So they're in charge of it. I'm not an expert in it, but they are in charge of it. We do use that. Yeah. Evan, any thoughts? I mean, we use Google Ads. Do you use Google Ads for your business?
Not much.
Yeah.
I mean, it's worth looking at. It's just a lot of it's cut up, man. I mean, in asking that question, it makes me think of an entrepreneur friend of mine who used to work with me and then left to go do his own business, which I'm pumped for. And he specialized in Google AdWords, and what an opportunity. It was great. The problem is he's still specialized in Google AdWords. It's like, that shouldn't be the business you're in. Google AdWords, it is price competitive. Oh, my team surrendered. We lost. Very sad.
Oh.
They surrendered. Come on, guys.
Sorry to hear that, man.
All
it's
right.
okay. You got 2 more games.
Yeah, we got 2 more games. Anyway, so it made me sad because you shouldn't worry about where it comes from. You should be in the attention game, right? So right now, there's very few cases where Google ads are going to be better than something else, than YouTube ads and Facebook ads than something else.
Yeah.
So you can definitely look at it, but I wouldn't default to. It wouldn't be my top 3 at all for places to go. Okay.
Fair enough.
We're gonna end this IG live. I'm gonna start a new.
Okay.
Game. We're gonna start a new IG live.
All right, let's do it.
One down.
Come on, you got to win the next game.
I know, we gotta win.